MiG-1 entered Soviet service in 1940 as a fast, high-altitude interceptor built to counter high-flying bombers. It packed a liquid-cooled engine, reaching top speeds over 400 miles per hour, which was incredible for its time. However, its heavy nose handling was tricky for younger pilots, and its performance dropped rapidly at lower altitudes. Production was brief, with around 100 units built before upgrades replaced it. Soviet naval and air defense forces deployed them in early defense roles during the outbreak of World War II. The MiG-3 refined its predecessor by adding upgraded radiator systems and extra fuel range for long patrols. Delivered to Soviet frontline regiments in 1941, it performed exceptionally high above the clouds, reaching speeds of 398 miles per hour. However, most Eastern Front air battles raged low to the ground, where its agility suffered against agile enemy fighters. Over 3,000 units were built, making it a key pillar of early Soviet wartime aviation history. Pilots respected its speed when kept at altitude before production shifted. The MiG-9 ushered the Soviet Union into the jet age when it made its dramatic first flight in 1946. Powered by twin BMW-inspired turbojet engines mounted inside its sleek fuselage, it reached speeds over 560 miles per hour. It carried a massive 37mm cannon right in the nose that caused engine stalls if fired all at once. Over 600 were built as the Soviet Air Force trained its very first generation of jet fighter pilots. It served as a vital stepping stone toward true swept-wing supersonic combat design. The MiG-13 was a rare hybrid aircraft using a piston engine alongside a motorjet booster for temporary speed bursts. Designed in 1945 to bridge the gap before full jet production, it achieved speeds over 510 miles per hour during test trials. Only 28 units were ever produced for official military service. Soviet naval aviation operated the small fleet for coastal defense and parade displays until jet tech matured. It remains a unique mechanical experiment in aviation history, as jet power rapidly took over. MiG-15 shocked Western forces during the Korean War with its incredible speed, agility, and heavy armament. Featuring swept wings and a reverse-engineered British turbojet, it reached Mach 0.9 with ease. Over 18,000 were produced across the Soviet bloc, making it the most produced jet fighter in global history. Operators spanned dozens of air forces from China to Poland, where it dominated skies for decades. Its combat record established Mikoyan as a global power in military aviation technology. The MiG-17 improved on the classic design by adding a sharper wing sweep and later an afterburning engine. Built to fly near transonic speeds, it excelled at sharp high-gi dogfighting maneuvers. Used extensively by North Vietnam and Arab air forces, it famously outmaneuvered larger supersonic American jets in close combat. Over 10,000 were built worldwide under license across multiple nations. Its rugged simplicity made it a reliable workhorse for developing nations well into the late 20th century. The MiG-19 became the first mass-produced Soviet fighter capable of breaking the sound barrier in level flight. Driven by twin afterburning turbojets, it boasted phenomenal climb rates and deadly 30mm cannons. Introduced in 1955, it saw active frontline duty with Warsaw Pact allies and Chinese licensed production. Pilots loved its raw thrust but respected its demanding maintenance needs and tricky high-speed handling. It served as a bridge into supersonic interception before delta wings took over. The MiG-21 is an iconic delta wing interceptor capable of exceeding Mach 2 speed. Holding the record as the most produced supersonic jet in history, over 11,000 were manufactured globally. Deployed by more than 50 nations, including India, Vietnam, and Egypt, it became a symbol of global Cold War air combat. Lightweight, low cost, and easy to maintain, it proved that simple lethal design can outlast generations of complex rivals. Many upgraded variants still fly in active military fleets today. MiG-23 introduced variable geometry swing wings to give the Soviets short takeoff abilities alongside Mach 2.3 speed. Built with advanced radar and beyond visual range missiles, it replaced lighter dogfighters with heavy long-range power. Over 5,000 units were built between 1967 and 1985 for Soviet frontal aviation and foreign export. Operators from Iraq to Syria flew it extensively across major Middle Eastern conflicts. Its complex wing mechanics allowed high-speed strike and low-speed stability. The MiG-27 was engineered strictly for dedicated ground attack missions based on the swing wing frame. Stripping away air radar for a redesigned sloping nose gave pilots exceptional ground vision and laser target tracking. Armed with a fearsome 30mm rotary cannon and heavy bomb loads, it pounded tactical targets at low altitudes. Main operators included Soviet air regiments and the Indian Air Force, where it was built under license. It was renowned for its low-level, high-speed punch against defenses. The MiG-25 terrified NATO when it debuted as a massive steel interceptor capable of exceeding Mach 3. Built specifically to hunt high-altitude bombers and spy planes, it carried massive radar units and heavy missiles. Over 1,100 were manufactured, serving with Soviet air defense, as well as Iraq, Syria, and Algeria. Its sheer speed and extreme service ceiling made it nearly impossible to shoot down during high-speed reconnaissance missions. It remains one of the fastest operational jets ever built. MiG-31 evolved from the Foxbat into an all-weather long-range interceptor with digital phased array radar. Flying at Mach 2.83, it can track and engage multiple low-flying targets simultaneously at extreme distances. Exclusively operated by Russia and Kazakhstan, it patrols vast northern frontiers that other jets cannot cover. Modern upgrades allow it to launch hypersonic missiles with deadly precision. Its heavy airframe and powerful engines keep it as a premier defensive platform today. The MiG-29 entered Soviet service in 1983 as a lightweight, agile air superiority fighter designed to counter Western jets. Powered by twin Klimov-Rode-33 afterburning turbofans, it reached speeds over Mach 2.2 with a thrust-to-weight ratio above 1:1. Its revolutionary helmet-mounted sight, paired with lethal R-73 infrared missiles, allowed pilots to lock targets simply by looking at them during dogfights. Over 1,600 were built serving operators across Eastern Europe, India, and the Middle East. It earned a lasting global reputation for unmatched high-angle dogfight maneuverability. The MiG-29K was purpose-built to provide carrier-based air defense and precision strike capabilities for naval fleets. Engineered with reinforced landing gear, folded wings, and a tailhook, it excels at harsh ski jump launches and arrested carrier landings. Powered by twin navalized turbofans featuring digital control systems, it reaches speeds over Mach 2 while carrying heavy anti-ship missiles. Operated actively by both the Russian and Indian navies, it represents a distinct evolution of the original frame. Its modern avionics allow multi-role ocean dominance. MiG-35 represents the ultimate 4++ generation evolution of the legendary multi-role twin-engine platform. Equipped with active electronically scanned array radar thrust vectoring engines and advanced optics, it excels in modern air superiority. Entering Russian service in tiny numbers as a modern demonstration of state engineering. It offers reduced radar cross-section alongside smart helmet-mounted targeting systems. It serves as the high-tech bridge toward future autonomous stealth fighters.